Ladies, when you are out on dates with men, you need to pick up the check sometimes. You absolutely do need to pay sometimes, not all the time. But, you know, I certainly coach men that say, I can't afford to date. It's so expensive. It costs me a couple $100 every time we go out. And then they're not going out because far too many women aren't reaching into their own bag and paying for things. And if you want to be a true partner in a relationship, you need to be willing to pay for things. You know, it's like you want equal rights in the workplace and you want equal pay. Well, if you make a decent amount of money, why should the guy pay for everything, even if he makes a lot more money than you? Because this is the dynamic that I see happen a lot, especially in New York, right? Like, you know, it's like the guy's making a lot of money and then she feels like, well, he makes a lot more money than me, he can pick up the check. Doesn't matter how much money he has, he may really resent the fact that you're letting him pay for everything, right? Most guys aren't interested in gold diggers. And if you're letting him pay for everything, that's what he's thinking of you. So offer to pay for drinks or dessert or the cab or, you know, whatever it is that's like a small thing, or plan a date separately that say, this one's on me. I want to take you to, because if he's taking you to very expensive restaurants that you wouldn't go to and that you can't afford, by all means, you should not offer, you let him pick up that check. But if you pick the restaurant and you know it's a little pricey, you better pick up that check. I've had guys say to me all the time, she wanted to go to like, you know, whatever restaurant, it was really expensive, and then she didn't even pick up the check. That's unfair. If you expect him to pick up the check, you need to let him pick the restaurant. But if you pick the restaurant and it's, you know, regardless, if you pick the restaurant, you should be willing to pick up the check because you're the one that wanted to go there. It's only fair. And it sends a message to the guy that you want to be his partner and that you're not looking to take advantage of him. You're really looking to get to know him and be in a relationship with him. Don't be shallow that you want a guy who's got a tremendous amount of money. You want a guy who's going to be your best friend and has commonality with you. And if he's not, you know, exceptionally wealthy, then he still might be the perfect fit for you. And if you have a good job and you can pay your own way, you should. You shouldn't expect that the man is always going to pay for everything. A man will have a lot more respect for you if you at least attempt, right? Like there are still very few, but there are old school guys out there that believe that the woman shouldn't pay for anything. But let him make that decision. You should absolutely offer to pay for things, and don't half-assed offer like, you know, like they call like alligator arm, where you're like, oh yeah, here, I'll pay. Like, no, like really try to pay. And if he lets you, that's a sign to you that he wants you to be a financial partner in this relationship and that he doesn't expect to pay for everything. And you really shouldn't want him to. You know, yes, you want a man who's going to be thoughtful and caring and generous, but he wants a woman that's going to be all those same things back. And an empowered woman doesn't expect a man to pay for everything. I'm Donna Barnes. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos if you find them helpful. Thanks.